Welcome, Professor.
Yo, it's what up. It's what up. It's what time it is. What time is it? It's 1:18 in the afternoon, but if you're listening to this later, it's a different time. Time is against us, my friend. Every day I wake up and I see old people and I say, hey, old people, how are you not horrified? The end is coming for you soon and you're just eating bread. You should be screaming. You should be running through the streets going, help! Help! I'm gonna die! And people should be like, what do we do? Every human being should stop what they're doing right now and start working on immortality. People are just dying and no one cares. That is crazy. People are just dying and we're just like, oh, yeah, okay, that's fine. No, that's not fine. What are we working on? You're making a sob? No sob. Get on immortality. It's coming fast. What are you, crazy? I don't know, man. What was I talking about?
I don't know. Old people?
Yeah, man. I meant before that. Anyway, we're here. It's Infinity Greg Stoned. I'm Greg. I'm a little stoned. Whew! The bat is back in the house. We got big news. Big things to talk about. Max, can I talk to you for a minute before the old guest comes in?
Yeah, of course. What's the big news?
I did a special.
I was there.
I know.
It was very good.
Tell me about how good it was.
It was great.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was really fun. I got put right behind the camera, so I got to watch that. I got to watch the production side of things.
Come on, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Then you get to learn.
Yeah, I learned.
Did you learn about editing? I told him to do that.
Yeah.
I said, put him in the crew, but don't let him know he's in the crew.
Yeah. I was like stealth crew.
Did you see me?
Yeah, I could still see you. I
Yeah?
was at a very weird angle.
8 and 10 p.m.? What show were you at?
I was at the 10.
Oh, the 10 wasn't that good.
The 10 was fun.
The 10 was fine. The 10 was a mix of people who love me, who were trying so hard to keep it going, and people who were too late to get their reservations at the cellar because they're just drunk walking around town, and they were like, well, we got this other show going on, you know, someone's life-changing career thing.
Yeah.
And they stumbled in and were like, all right, Adelaide just talking the whole show.
Yeah. Was it the whole show? I thought she shut up at the beginning.
In the beginning, she shut up and then she talked, and then she shut up and then she talked.
Yeah.
And then, you know, but I don't care. We did it on the first one. The first one was one of the best shows of my whole fucking life.
That's awesome.
It was crazy. This special is going to be bigger than anything anyone's ever seen before. Look, give me your money now. Just send me money because you're going to end up paying so much later for whatever. Then give it to me now.
Yeah.
What would you do with $100 right now?
What would I do with $100?
Yeah, what would you do?
Probably drugs.
Yeah, that's fun. What kind of drugs?
Just like weed.
You just smoke some weed?
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like that's what you're doing today. Anyway,
That's true. I'm not smoking weed right now.
Yeah, you better not be because sober is the way to go when you're producing my podcast.
Yeah. I always am.
You better be. You were drunk a bunch of times.
When you gave me alcohol, I was. Yeah.
Yeah, when you got me drunk.
Yeah.
I was drunk.
When Pendleton was
Where's
in
my
the mix.
water?
Oh, yeah. I can get you water.
Deliver me a water, Max. Max, I'm feeling crazy. Not a cold one?
Is there? I don't know if there is. There are. Oh, they're ice.
Deliver me a cold water, Max, on the double. Yes, a frozen one. Now I'm talking. Let's wait for this thing to cool off. And also a hot one. Thank you, Max. I know that's not your job to do during the podcast, but it is your job usually to do before the podcast. You know, because you're not, Max. You know, this is how people go, how did you find Max? I said, I went to a homeless shelter. Yeah. And I said, who here is the most in despair? And they pointed to a woman, and I went, her? And then she died, and they went, well, second is Max. Yeah. And then that's how we got Max.
Yeah, that's the origin story.
My ward. Yeah. Oh, man, after the show, you gave me a big hug, and that made me feel good.
Yeah. No, it was a great show. It was really fun. There's actually cool. I did an open mic before before your show.
Yeah, let's stop talking about my special. We'll talk about your open mic.
But then someone who was at the open mic and just like an audience member was also at your taping, and he came up to me and he was like, "You were just at the mic." Yeah, and I was like, "Dude, that's crazy. How are we both at both places?"
Oh, so he was an open micer?
No, he was just a guy who was watching an open mic and then came to see your show.
Could you imagine you go from one of the greatest stand-up sets of your life into an open mic? You're just, I guess this is what comedy is. Well, I'll see all comedy.
He went the other way. He started with us, and then he was like, "Now let's go to the main course."
Yeah, this is no good. Let's see some guy from Lithuania talk about how his wife's got AIDS for 3 minutes and expect to be laughed. This is my story. This is my trauma. Get out of here, cocksucker! Hi-ya! I tell you my new catchphrase.
Is it that?
Hi-ya!
I thought it was cocksucker.
Cocksuckers! Well, that's been on the table for a while.
Yeah.
That's like pepper.
Yeah.
You leave it on the table. Catch it. Cocksucker's always there.
Yeah.
But the new one is hi-ya! Because my son does it.
Oh, does
He doesn't know how to talk, but he'll go, hi-ya! Hi-ya! He goes, hi-ya. No one knows where he got it from. I think I know where he got it from. Let me tell you.
Is it your stepdad?
Oh, my God. Wow. That's pretty on point. You'll find about that in the special. I read him a little book called Fruit Belly.
Yeah.
And in Fruit Belly, it's about a lady about to have a baby because I'm about to have a kid.
Yeah.
And it says, he's kicking a lot. He must know Kung Fu. Hi-ya! So I think that's where he got it from.
Yeah.
But he can't say anything except hi-ya! Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
That's good first words, though.
I know. And that's my new catchphrase.
Yeah.
Hi-ya! Hi-ya is fun.
Hey, yeah, it's fun.
Dude, everyone try it at home. And send me videos of you doing it. Go to the cashier, be like, here's my coffee and a little something for you. Throw the tip in and go, hi-ya! Hi-ya! Hi-ya is fun. Is that, you gotta Google it. Is it racist?
Google, is that racist?
Google, is it racist? I like to hear those toes clapping.
No,
I want to see them flint.
it is not.
Oh, good. Let's get in the Discord. Is anyone here? Is anyone in the live?
Let me see.
Come on. I know they're coming.
There's Jimmy Shanks.
Yo,
Jimmy Shanks.
Jimmy Shanks.
Yeah, he's here. There's 3 current viewing. No one else has said hi, though.
Oh, say hi-ya. Hi-ya. Did you hear Adam Driver?
Yeah, I think I sent you that.
Yeah, I know you did.
Adam Driver's going to be... Adam
Driver's going to be Reed Richards.
Reed Richards.
That's great fucking casting.
Yeah, that's going to be cool.
What?
Oh, it's going to be great.
Oh, my God, he's so good.
Yeah.
He's going to yell at his wife.
Yeah.
Be like, you never loved me. You didn't care about my art. I directed 9 movies. And what did you do? You took me for granted. You took me for granted, Sue Storm. Hi-ya! He's going to punch a wall.
He's going to scream at Sue Storm every scene.
That's never been a hero. Oh, yes, there was. Oh, so there's never been a domestic violence hero?
Yeah.
He gets his powers from punching his wife?
Yeah.
Because you don't want to highlight that kind of thing.
No, that's not,
I understand
not a good
why.
hero.
You can't do that kind of thing.
You could make that guy a villain.
You can. Always the villain.
Yeah.
What if, every hero has a problem.
Yeah.
But if your problem is you're a domestic violence person,
yeah,
there's no bank you can unrob. There's no Thanos. You kill Thanos, and they find out you beat your wife. You're still canceled.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. That would be fun. Is there any stories of a superhero getting canceled?
Yeah.
Is there?
I don't know.
I don't think there is.
Maybe, they canceled their TV shows. They canceled Jessica Jones on Netflix.
Yeah. Or even you find out that there's some superhero, he's saved the world from a meteor, but then some old tweets and he said the N-word and now he's he can't save people anymore.
I bet that's in The Boys.
Yeah, it sounds like it would be in The Boys.
Speaking of The Boys, you know who was at the cellar last night?
Who?
I'm pretty sure Quaid.
I haven't seen I need to watch The Boys.
You didn't watch The Boys?
No, I don't have that Amazon Prime.
Amazon's free.
Not the video.
You want mine?
Yeah, I could take that, yeah.
Don't be buying nothing.
No, I don't buy anything. I'll watch it. I'll watch The Boys.
Yeah, you could watch The Boys and that's it. If I will see you watching anything else.
Yeah.
You can't. They're not allowed to watch anything else.
Okay.
Just The Boys.
Yeah.
And then when you're done, you tell me.
Okay.
And I'll let you watch Invincible.
Oh, yeah.
Did you watch Invincible?
I watched part of it. I watched the first episode.
Did you get to the very end?
No, I think I just started it.
You cocksucker.
I know.
You don't know the show until the end of the first episode.
Yeah.
The very last scene goes, oh, that's what this is about.
Yeah.
And let me tell you this.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I've heard both are great.
Both are great.
I've also heard that it's all part of what's his name? Jeff Bezos' plan is that he keeps making because he's like Lex Luthor, so he keeps making Superman shows where Superman's the bad guy.
That's really funny and really true. Did you make that up?
No, I read that somewhere, but I believe it.
Did you read it on some comedian's Twitter that you steal their jokes?
No, just some whatever shit, some page.
All right, on
some Facebook thing.
Bro, no, the guy in The Boys, Quaid, was at the cellar yesterday, and it was the
Nice.
one day I didn't go to the table because I was tired.
Yeah.
But I should have been like, hey man, what's up? Yo, I'll be a good superhero.
Yeah.
I'm Italian, man. I make a meatball. I make a pancetta. Bro, what's pancetta?
Pancetta? Let's
Sweet.
look it up. It's cheese or meat or something.
Pancetta. I make a pancetta. Gobbledygook.
It's meat.
It's meat? I love
It's like
pancetta.
it's cured pork belly.
Bro, I love it. I love saying pancetta.
Yeah, pancetta's good.
Maybe I can name my kid Pancetta.
Yeah, try it.
Are you pansexual? I'm pancetta. I'm multiple meats and cheeses. Man, I had a great set last night.
Yeah, here.
Yep.
Nice.
I was like, I'm not doing any of that old material.
Yeah.
And I did even older material.
Nice.
How
was Baltimore?
Bro, Baltimore was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're in Baltimore, go to Port Comedy Club. They're doing really cool things. They're doing they just have a headliner who's like a great comedian.
Yeah.
And then they'll just pay them a lot of money. But they have no waiters. So you just get all the money. So I don't know how this guy's making any money. He's gonna be out of business in a week. But he's putting on really great shows.
How do they not have waiters? No one brings drinks?
No, they have a bartender.
Oh wow.
And you could go up and get it's catered kind. Like they have a catering guy who's there with a little bar, tiny bar, like a wedding bar.
Oh wow, and he just walks around?
No. People just go up and they get a drink and they come sit down.
Throughout the show they'll get up and do?
Not really, because there's not that many people, and they're a good crowd. Like they don't just get up in the middle of the show. They get their drinks before they.
Oh, that's
down,
good.
Then they fucking watch the show. And if you do, it's not that disturbing because it's such a small little place.
Yeah, that wouldn't work in Philly. Philly would be up and down the whole
Nothing
time.
works in Philly. Okay.
Yeah.
Philly is a cesspool of scum. It's Mos Eisley.
Yeah.
Why am I saying that? I like Philly actually.
I love Philly.
Me too. I like Philly cheesesteaks.
Yeah, Philly cheesesteaks good.
H. Foley.
Yeah.
I like Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Yeah.
Philly band. I love my water being poisoned.
Yeah, that's happening now.
I know. I love that. Well, all the things.
Ben Franklin.
Ben Franklin. I love.
Yeah.
I love a man who's pretending he doesn't hit his wife.
Yeah, they don't pretend there.
You're from Philly?
Yeah.
Little guy, huh?
Yeah.
God. I don't know. Is Sim coming? Oh, yeah, at 1:30. It's 1:30.
He should be here.
I'm going to text him.
Was
hey, Siri, text Simeon Goodson. Where the fuck are you at, bro? He's going to be so mad.
Did you respond?
I just texted him. Respond. The text didn't even go out yet.
Then go out?
I just texted as I was saying that. Are people answering?
People said Invincible's absolutely amazing, and Domestico or Domestic Man. It's about the domestic violence superhero.
Domestico,
yeah.
Wait, say that again because I was texting on my own podcast.
Yeah, Domestico or Domestic Man.
This is a real man or this is the character's name?
I think this would be the superhero name.
We're gonna get trouble for this one, guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna go down for this one. This is gonna burn me, brother. And I'll tell you this one. What's your name? Max?
Yeah.
I keep wanting to write this TV show about how I die and all my kid has to remember me as my podcast.
Yeah.
And this is what he's like, oh, what kind of dad was he? What kind of man was he? And it's like, they should have a superhero who beats his wife. Why is Hollywood not making it? And my kid is like, maybe I'm glad he's gone.
Well, then he takes that. He goes, that should be a show. And then he makes it.
Oh, then he makes it.
Yeah.
Oh, he could make it. Son, make the show. You have my permission. All legal money. You can have it. Unless you become a dirtbag.
Yeah.
If I'm dead and Max is alive, you got to ask Max. He has no rights to it, but he'll be dirtbag check.
Yeah.
If my kid became a dirtbag and just wants this idea so he could buy money for beating people up or something,
yeah.
Say, no, you have to have good artistic intent and love your father.
Okay.
Yeah, man, you could just have it. But tell your mother I said what's up. I hope she's okay. I hope you're doing great. I hope that life is, just from, things are tough. And I know I'm not around there. I know I'm not around for you. But, I think that you don't need me. You have your mother. She's great. If she's not around, that could be even, maybe we're taken together. I hope not. But look, all you really need to know is how to give love and take love. Taking love, you got to remember to take it, okay? Don't throw it away, all right? And love isn't something you find. This is my big thing. Love is something you build. So if you see someone, just give them love. You're a factory that makes infinite love. So just give it to everyone. And you go, what about those pieces of shit? Yeah, keep yourself safe, but from a distance. And just understand that we're all fucked up, man. We're all fucked up. Anyway, that's in case I died. I'll try to give you more advice later. I can't really think of anything. Oh, write everything down if you got into comedy. It's all funny. You just got to figure it out. Make your wife happy. but don't get your happiness from other people's happiness. Get your happiness from within. I don't do that. I wish I could learn to do that. I don't even know if that makes sense. Anyway, Joe Zimmerman, how did it go? What the hell are you talking about?
Is it the special?
Sim is 3 stops away.
Oh, wow.
3.
We
I
got
don't
this.
even know what kind of stops. Stop for chicken? Stop for a bottle of whiskey?
I hope it's those things, if he brings them.
Oh, if he brings them. What if he comes in with a full bucket of chicken and he ate all of it? And he was like, sorry, I stopped for this chicken, but I ate it.
And you like hear some bones to gnaw on.
I know. Why don't they make a bucket of chicken cutlets?
I don't know, but that's a great idea.
Right? Here's what I want to invent. It's like KFC, but you get a bucket of chicken cutlets, not chicken tenders. There's a difference.
Yeah.
They're thinner. And you get a side of marinara and melted mozzarella, and you dip it in both. And it's like a on-the-go chicken parm.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
You should do it.
How? I don't have that kind of time to invest into a chicken cutlet place, a chicken cutlet sandwich place. Give me a place where I can go make my own chicken cutlets. All right? I get up. Oh, no, the cutlets are made, but then you could put any kind of... I had pizza. Sorry. Stop that idea. New idea. Want your mind blown?
Yeah.
I had pizza yesterday. And by yesterday, I mean about a week ago.
Yeah.
That I looked at it, and it was like a buffalo chicken slice, but the dressing was like orange.
Oh, yeah.
And I went, Chief! Hey, Chief! And he was like, hey, don't call me Chief. I was like, well, then fucking be here. You got a line at the door. What are you looking at? You looking at some porno calendar? Put it down, bro. You got customers. And he was like, yeah. What up, big dog? And I went, don't call me big dog. All right, you call me big dog. I love it. I kind of love it. What kind of pizza is this? And he goes, bro, that's chicken and French dressing.
Whoa.
And I went, that's gross. He went, is it? And I went, well, you, my friend, have piqued my interest. And I took a bite. Get the fuck out of here. It's delicious.
Yeah.
Bro! It was delicious.
I like a pizza that is like the vodka sauce instead of tomato sauce.
Vodka sauce is great, but I don't want to move on from this.
Yeah.
From this, what did I say? French dressing?
Yeah, was it French?
Yeah, it was French. Dude, it was so good, and it's at Ben's. You can go get one now. You want to stop doing the podcast for a second, go get one, eat one, and then tell me what you think?
Sure, should we do that?
Yeah, I mean, you got to check Sim's audio.
The audio's all set.
Can you call for delivery? Will Ben's deliver?
I have no idea. Will they deliver one slice to a block down?
Maybe we will. Well, I don't want you to leave because what am I going to do? Talk to nobody, and then also.
Also, there's a live stream going, so it would be weird if I left.
Has anyone in the live stream heard of French dressing on a chicken pizza? And do you think it's gross? I think it's delicious.
Sounds good. It's just Ben's at the corner.
Yeah, and the pizza, like they cooked it like this is the thing about pizza that's so funny in New York. Hey, we're gonna make you pizza at 11 a.m.
Yeah,
and we're gonna leave that pizza on just the table till 3 a.m.
Yeah,
we'll throw it in the oven for 2 seconds to make it act like it's warm.
Yeah,
and maybe kill off they're not killing off the things that need to be killed off when you leave pizza out all day. I just want fresh pizza. Why the fuck does every place just have pizza sitting around? Like that's okay.
Yeah, I think the trick is you have to ask for a slice that's not there. Then they have to make it from scratch.
Yeah,
you trick them.
Will they?
Depends on the place, I think. Dude, you should trick them.
I've been dreaming about a gyro slice my whole life.
Oh yeah.
No one's ever making this.
Yeah,
I've been talking about it for years. You got feta. I guess you could do feta cheese. I'm not because I like mozzarella, even though that doesn't belong on there.
Yeah.
Pizza. It's your bread, your pizza.
Yeah.
Then you put on mozzarella cheese. You get a little tzatziki sauce.
Yeah.
Gyro meat. It's a reverse gyro.
That's pretty good.
It would be great. I love gyros.
Yeah, they're great. I was in Canada like last year.
Yeah.
And my favorite restaurant I went to was a New York like themed restaurant.
Yeah.
It was called like Freeman's Little New York.
Get out of here.
And it was all decorated with like New York Times and just like street signs. It was so funny, but they had and then on the front of the menu they were like try our New York style poutine and I was like that's not a thing, man.
What is that?
It's like nothing. They're just saying shit now. But they had a pizza. They had a personal pizza you could get, and it was like steak, peppers, and like pickles.
Steak, peppers, pickles. Did you have it?
I did.
How was it?
It was really good. It tasted like a cheeseburger.
Oh wow!
It was basically like cheeseburger pizza, like steak and pickles. Because people think that the pickles would be weird, but like you eat pickles with beef all the time and cheese.
Yes.
And bread.
Yes. Let me tell you this. People are going to fight me on this, and this is going to bring this podcast to the end. I love pickles, bro.
I love pickles.
Give me a burger with pickles.
Yeah.
I will approach you and say, I don't know if this is okay, but I'll give you $1,000 to jerk me off as I eat this.
Yeah.
And they'll say, I'm not a prostitute. And I'll say, today it's not prostitution. Today it's called helping me enjoy my life to the fullest extent. And a burger full of pickles and a hand job at the same time. I don't know what's better than that.
No, nothing.
Right? Am I crazy?
No, I don't think you're crazy. I think that makes a lot of sense. Is this going to be the other restaurant?
Oh, did I ever tell you about my restaurant, Gross?
No.
Sorry, everyone who's heard this, but I got to resell this. I still think it's a great idea. Restaurant's called Gross. I came up with this with my boy Taco and Mike.
Yeah.
Restaurant's called Gross. You've had the best.
Yeah.
Now have the worst. And it's the worst food you could ever make. Everything is disgusting, and you eat it for the experience.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like, hot dogs smoothie.
Yeah.
And all the reviews are like, this place is disgusting. And we're like, yeah, I know. That's what we're doing. But we promise you won't get sick, and it's the grossest thing you've ever had. And if you're like, hey, man, I kind of like this, we failed.
Yeah.
You're here to get the experience of disgusting.
Yeah. How much would you be charging for like a hot dog smoothie? Would it be really expensive? Or?
No, I just because I can't erase who I am, I teach a medium price.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to make a living. I'd like to make a little bit of money. But I'm not going to be one of these guys who's like, it's a $10,000 smoothie. It's the most disgusting you've ever had. And although we probably could do that.
Yeah.
You could live like, yeah, it's $1,000. And it's the grossest thing you've ever had in your life.
Yeah.
This will be everything you eat going forward will taste better than this.
Yeah.
And now the rest of your life is up. That's what the restaurant does to you.
Yeah.
The rest of your life is on the climbing in the mountain.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Because you're at Gross.
Yeah.
Where everything's fucking gross.
Yeah, it's all uphill.
It's all uphill, man.
Yeah.
And the waiters and waitresses. I don't want to hire ugly people because I'd feel bad.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like, hey, we're looking for the most ugly people to come work at our restaurant, because then they'll be like, if you get the job, you're like, I guess I was right. You know?
Yeah.
So I don't want to do that. And I don't want to hire hot people because they get everything.
Yeah.
Maybe we just hire people who are really good at customer service.
Yeah. Or people who are bad at it.
Bad customer service?
Yeah. It's bad customer service and worse food.
Just naturally clumsy people. Everyone is Mr. Bean.
They're clumsy and they're mean.
I don't want to do mean. I understand where you're going with that, but we've done that, and I don't like mean. I want everyone to be so nice to you that you come in and you just love the customer service.
Yeah.
And the people just go, the food is so disgusting, but everyone here is so nice.
Yeah.
I got to come back.
Yeah, they're guilted, because then they're like, this is disgusting, but everyone's been so kind.
I really want this place to stay open, so I'll keep coming here.
Yeah. Yeah, well, then they have to keep coming back.
Although if I get someone who keeps coming back, I'm going to be like, why are you coming back? And they're like, if I find out they like the food, then I got to shut the place down. Because it's got to be gross. No
Place said, my favorite pizza in Toronto is a deconstructed pierogi on a pizza. It's a white sauce with sauteed onions and bacon with dill and a light layer of crispy mashed potato.
That's unfucking believable.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Place?
Oh, no place. That's my penis.
Yeah.
Don't go to my no place. Is that what they meant by that? Because that's funny.
I think so.
Don't touch my no place. Why did that voice come in?
I don't know.
Because those are the voices in my head. Those are the guys. Let me breathe in real quick and see if I could. Oh, so I do this show last night.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to do the material because I just did the hour. And I'm like, I really just don't want to do this stuff. I just can't.
Yeah.
I walked on stage and I went, hey, listen, let's try something else. I want to do something different. That's okay. Ask me any questions, and I will be as vulnerable as possible. I will tell you anything you want to know. I know you guys don't know me, but I am a person who can just be as, I was trying to get across that I was like, but I will tell you the truth.
Yeah.
And the first guy goes, hey, man, are you happy? And then I don't know what I said. I said, yeah, and then no, then yeah. And then I did this whole set that was kind of just people asking questions and then me trying to answer and then going off into wherever my brain goes.
Yeah.
And I was like, that was fun. Then I got off, and the waiter was like, legend. And I said, I know. I'm one of the greatest who ever lived. I've gotten really cocky since I recorded this special.
Yeah. And you've gotten really cocky in how many days? In
4 days?
4 days?
I haven't even seen it yet.
Yeah.
Hey, how the stars look? We got a new star background.
Yeah.
Yeah, Max. I told him I needed to change the background, and
I found this on
okay,
Amazon.
Max found this on Amazon, and I love it. And we look like we're doing a conspiracy theory podcast in someone's basement.
That's what we're heading towards.
That's what I want to do, but not conspiracies. Like this exactly what we're doing.
Yeah.
High thoughts.
Yeah.
Oh, I got some toys. I don't know where Sim is. I'm only gonna let him be on 4 minutes of this podcast, and I'll show you guys this. I got him a present because I didn't get him a present last time, and I get everyone a present, so I got him a present. It'll be a surprise when he gets here.
Okay.
What else do we have to talk about, Max?
What else do we have to talk about? What was the I don't know if you wanted to save this for the guest, but was it what's her name? Zoe
here.
Kravitz. Oh, is he here?
Yeah, he's here. He just texted me. Zoe's, and you mean Zoe Saldana?
Oh, is it Zoe Saldana?
Zoe Saldana is. Yeah, we'll wait till she gets here, but it doesn't really matter.
Well, wait, we're teasing it. Just tell him to buzz up.
Oh, I'll say buzz up, dog. He's calling. Yo, Sim, buzz up. Hit 4. Hit 4. There you go. I think you hit it. Hit it again.
I'll just buzz.
He's just gonna buzz you, and then you come up, and we'll be here. So the trick to this is you have one cold one and one warm one, and you hold the cold one like this, and you drink the warm one. Ow, my brain! Can't handle that. Bro, you got to do the Greg challenge. We're still live. Check this out. You hold the cold one, you hold the ice cold bottle of water in one hand, and then you drink warm water with the other hand. Oh my God, it makes your brain hurt. Sim, back. What?
Is that time to pee?
Yeah, man, we're live, but you could go pee.
Okay, I'm gonna go pee.
You got a China shirt on? You know it's a communist country.
I was at the gym.
You were at the you were at the gym. You
Came
forgot.
straight from the gym. Only for you, Greg.
You forgot about the podcast.
I didn't. I just woke up late.
Oh, he didn't forget. I know he didn't forget. But that being said, I gotta tell you, you gotta try this, Max.
Yeah.
You hold this frozen bottle of water here,
Yeah.
and then you get a warm one, and you drink it, and your brain doesn't know how to compute, so it hurts.
Oh, nice.
My God, it's so extreme.
Yeah. We're gonna get in trouble.
We're gonna a lot of college kids are gonna do this and end up in jail.
Yeah. Or worse.
Yeah, dead.
Yeah.
College kids dead for doing the hot warm challenge, made famous by Greg's podcast Friday Night Greg or Infinity Greystone. He can't really decide because he just wants it to be everything.
Yeah. Do you want to go back?
Go back to where? Yeah, I do want to go back.
Friday Night Greg.
Yeah.
You know?
Can we just go back every day and then come back, and then maybe we'll come back here again?
Yeah.
Let's go back. Let's just go back to the old stream. Let's go back to our safe home. You know, and we'll just do it. And we got the stars now, so everything's pretty good.
Yeah.
Did the podcast start?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like the free one. Oh, that whole one's the free one. Okay, so
which one? Oh, yeah. Something came out today.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking
Steven Rogers came out today.
about. I meant the podcast we're recording right now.
Yeah.
Has it started?
Yes.
Okay. We have a very, very good guest here.
Already.
He's back.
I'm back.
First two-time guest of Infinity Greystone, and there's only 4 episodes. So this is crazy.
Crazy.
Damn, Sim, you're so goddamn ripped. It's crazy.
I just left the gym.
Yeah, what's cooking?
1 2 1 2. Hello, Greg. How are you, sir?
Welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
Quick question.
Yes, sir.
I told you not to get high until later in the podcast. Are you high?
No, I literally just left the gym.
Oh, you don't get high and go to the gym? Some people do.
I do get high and go to the gym, but then it's gone by the time I leave the gym.
So I already got high, so I'm sorry.
Okay.
So I failed you.
No, it's
So
fine.
you can do whatever you want.
Oh, yeah.
The rules have changed again.
All right.
Also, this might be Friday Night Greg. I don't know.
What do you mean?
There used to be a podcast called Friday Night Greg
Mhm.
that I used to do, and I think and now we do Infinity Greystone. I think I'm gonna go back.
Okay.
I think I'm just go back to the old show. You know,
Okay. Is this the same
It's the same
audience?
thing. Well, there's same exact people. It's the same 7 people. They go wherever I want to go.
Nice.
Whatever I
So
tell
you're
them.
just going to rename it.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a rebrand.
It's a rebrand.
All right.
How's life?
Life is good, man. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Um,
The kids are coming in June, so that's exciting.
your kid or my kid?
My kids,
Me too.
they come in the summer. Oh, they're not going to be born. They exist already. But they're going to come to New York.
Are you excited?
Yeah, very.
Yeah?
It's one of those, it's like, I'm not going to have any money,
That's
but the kids are going to be here. So
How
it's,
much-
it's like a trade-off.
How many kids?
3,
How old?
6, 11, 12.
6, 11, 12.
Yeah.
Oh man, how often do you get to see them?
I see them in the summers.
In the summer.
They come here for the summer, and then I go see them throughout the year.
And they're in China.
No, they're in Atlanta.
Well, if you're like, they're in Queens.
Right. They're
I'll
next
give 'em out of
door.
summer.
Yeah. I'll get them when I get them.
That's great, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You like being a dad?
I love it.
I love being a dad.
I love it. And I get to be like a part-time dad now.
Yeah.
Since the divorce, so
Oh.
I get to be like a single little drug addict hoe for
That's
the majority of the year.
Is that okay?
And
How's
then in the summer, I'm like, what do you guys mean I'm drunk all the time? That's crazy. I never drink. So, very fun.
do you how's that go? How's it like getting a divorce?
I mean,
I probably
It
shouldn't ask
sucks.
that.
no, it's fine.
This is a fun podcast.
Yeah. Divorce is fun.
Yeah?
I just said I get to be a hoe
Yeah, you
who
can be
made
a hoe.
drugs.
But the process of a divorce.
Well, no, she's all the way in another state. I told her she has to handle that. I was like, you want a divorce, you fucking do it. And I'll sign whatever. Like, leave me alone.
That's kind of funny.
Right.
Yeah,
like,
sure,
you don't
got
get
that.
right. You don't get to leave me and then be like, oh, you got more responsibility.
No,
like,
I'm done with work.
Yeah, that's it. You fucking fired me. I'm not coming back to work, bitch. Like, what do you think this is? You better figure that shit out. Right.
Yeah, I cleaning out the desk.
Right. I didn't clean it.
throw
No,
that shit
I
out.
left. You fucking said I'm fine. I left. I left that shit there. It's not my desk. It's your desk. I
Yeah.
just work here. Fuck out of here. Figure it out.
Yeah. Oh, man. You ever try the hot cold challenge?
What is that?
Ooh, huge. So you got that water?
Okay.
You hold this water in your other hand and you drink the hot water. It'll shock your brain. It's
Okay.
pretty crazy.
Is that like what we're doing now?
Yeah,
Like
try it.
live right now?
I tried it. I did it 5
Did it
times
work?
already. I just made it up.
Okay.
And then I
work,
did
though?
it. Yeah. I feel crazy. See what
Hold
happens.
this.
Yeah, yeah. Ready? No reaction.
Nothing, man. It's just.
Really?
Yeah.
It fucks me up. Let me see the hot cold one.
That's weird, man.
What are you talking
I
about?
think you just have like a neurological disorder. And you're trying to. What the hell?
You don't get that?
No.
Oh, man. Neurological disorder.
Yeah. Like, that's not
Hey,
normal.
look at this. Max, you want to try it?
Yeah, I'll
Let's see if
try
anything
it.
happens to you.
All right.
Oh, man.
Maybe you guys are allergic to water.
He's never tried it.
He's never tried water.
He's never tried water. Look at his body. He only
It's all Mountain Dew.
Yeah, this guy's all
water.
cold brew. Yeah, it's weird. He didn't even react. I think he's trying to make me feel better.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, nobody was like wincing like you were. That was crazy.
Man,
We had an assignment.
we did.
Yeah.
Oh, tell me. You got to lead this podcast. I'm too high. I forgot.
Really?
What are we supposed to be doing?
We're supposed to watch Ninja Turtles Part 2, Secret of the Ooze.
Oh, yeah, I watched it. Did you watch it?
Hell yeah.
Did you really?
I really did.
Really?
Yeah.
What was your favorite part?
Well, I liked it. I remember when it came out. I saw it in theaters. Like, I was hyped for that shit. You know, my favorite part was when they did the fucking Bart Simpson advertising.
What? That's my favorite part, too.
That's so fucking weird that they did that.
What are you talking about? I didn't really watch
There was
it.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I saw it when it came out.
There's a part where the scientist like discovers the turtles, like
Yeah.
he's in their lair and shit, and then like he's developing the anti-mutagen for the other animals.
Oh, right. That's Baxter Stockman.
No, he had a different name because they couldn't use any. That's why it wasn't Rocksteady and Bebop. That's why it was like those two other weird animals. They couldn't get the licenses.
Raza and
Toku.
Toko and Raza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they couldn't get
got the license. They
They
had to-
couldn't. No, they could only get the 4 Turtles and Splinter
What?
and Casey Jones and
And Shredder.
April.
Sure.
Shredder, right. But like the core, like they couldn't get like Rocksteady, Bebop, Baxter Stockman. Like that's who all those characters were supposed to be. But they just
Whoa.
weren't because at that point in time, they couldn't get those licenses.
That's crazy.
Right.
You're making the movie,
Right.
and someone's like, well, you can't use the real
Right.
shit.
Right. Like WBTV was like,
Right.
nah, son. That's
Yeah, why
our
the-
shit.
Yeah, what the fuck? That should have been Bebop and Rocksteady.
Right. But it wasn't.
It was just some weird ass.
So anyway, at
Yeah,
one
sorry.
point when he's making the anti-mutagen,
Mhm.
he just like he shows what he made in this Bart Simpson glass and literally just like holds it in front of the camera. And he's like, this is the anti-mutagen. And you're like, we're already in a giant Ninja Turtles commercial. Like, you don't have to throw
Other
more
shows
commercials.
coming up
Like,
at 8. The
Right. Like,
Simpsons.
what a weird, but it was just,
They couldn't get Baxter Stockman, but they could get Bart Simpson.
well, Bart Simpson probably paid to be in the movie.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, Fox was like, yeah, well,
Sure, we'll give you some
dollars.
money.
Right, but yeah, that's corporations for you.
Yeah, and then they had Super Shredder. I told you. to
Super
watch
Shredder
that.
was the biggest waste of a villain
Oh, my God.
I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Well, he just like.
He just killed himself.
He just
He was
killed
just like,
himself.
I'll knock a building over onto myself.
Why
And
would
you know
you-
why it's weird? Because the entirety of the rest of the movie, Shredder's costume just looks terrible. He's just wearing like a purple like,
Really?
suit.
Was he? I don't remember.
It's like a sweatsuit with like the Shredder armor over it.
Was it the same one as in the first one?
Possibly. I don't remember the first one. I didn't
Pull it
remember
up,
this.
Max. Don't make me ask again. like really getting into like abusing him.
Okay.
It's fun.
It's not.
He just laughs at everything.
Bad.
No. Turn it around. You're just sucking on USB. Watch. Max!
Yeah.
Get me $1!
Wait, he was doing Shredder.
Oh, yeah. Do Shredder!
This guy?
Yeah. See,
See, that's the one in part 2. I don't know what the first one looked like.
yeah. That's really satiny.
Right. It's
Seems
just like
very
a satin
comfortable.
sweat. Yeah, it's very comfy. It's like
No,
a
we're supposed
velour
to-
sweatsuit.
You know who else does this move? And this is what we call a segue in the business.
Okay.
Armor with soft over it. Dr. Doom.
Right.
Dr. Doom wears a full suit of armor
Right.
and then throws cloth over it. That ain't making you comfortable.
He's not trying to be comfortable.
I know.
He's trying to be scary.
So he throws on a tunic over armor?
It's a hood and a cape. Yeah.
I think
He's also he broods a lot. When you brood, you need a hood.
you need a hood.
You can't brood with no hood on.
Yeah, sure.
Even if you have on armor, like you need the shadow of the hood to brood. Like you can't, it's impossible to brood without a hood.
But it's the thing, if you see that soft armor, you don't know Dr. Doom. You go, hey, Grandpa, let me come over and hug you. And then you go to hug him, and
Really?
it hurts.
You see, even if you don't know this guy with the metal face, like Dr. Doom, you don't hug Dr. Doom. But the people of Latveria love him, so maybe
Yeah.
they would hug him.
Right.
Dr. Doom's not a bad guy. He's just obsessed with Reed Richards, and it makes him make bad decisions. And I get that. Like,
Yeah.
I've been there where you're just like, Sim, just relax. Like, we can get through this if you just relax. I'm like, no, that person needs to hurt. And fucks up everything.
And what did Reed even do? What did Reed do to make him so mad? They were just
know.
college roommates?
Right. But
I
Reed
think he
Richards
fucked
is
Doom's girlfriend.
insufferable. We spoke on this last time I was here. Where,
Yeah, I
the
don't-
real world version of comic book people
Sure.
are insufferable. And, like, you can't be Reed Richards. Because he's mad smart. And Reed
Right.
Richards is like, oh, that makes you fantastic.
Always right.
Right.
Reed is always right.
Right.
Doom's always mad. So Doom was like, I'm so mad, I'm going to get my own country. That's still not
I'm
good.
going to learn magic.
I'm going to learn
From
magic.
scratch.
Yeah.
That's a wild thing to just... And he's mad good at it.
Yeah, he's great at magic.
But still not good enough to beat Reed Richards at anything.
At science.
It's just at anything. Like, he just can't. And it's fucked up because Reed Richards just, like, doesn't care.
Google.
He's like, hey, Victor. Hey, Victor, I ain't seen you in a minute. Where you been? And dude was like, I've been plotting to kill you. He's like, oh, really? Because I was traveling to other dimensions to get my son Franklin, who's the most powerful being in the Marvel Universe.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, Doom is my favorite villain.
Okay.
Who's your favorite villain?
You know, this is Magneto.
Right. It
Magneto's
really is
my favorite.
Magneto. Really is.
Yeah.
That's not just.
love Magneto.
I thought that was like a 1 episode thing.
No. I love him.
Really?
Yeah. I like Magneto. I just like that he's like kind of. I feel like Magneto's pure. Like he's not really evil.
Mm.
He's just like, you know.
He's just got an idea and he's seeing it through.
And it's like if you got bullied, you know what I mean,
Mm,
in
I
a
think you're right.
neighborhood, and then like you just go back there as a cop. You're like, I'm just gonna harass the shit out of you guys. How about that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I feel like Magneto. He's a villain in that context.
Sure.
Like that cop, like as this corrupt cop, you're not going all over.
Yeah.
You're not going to other neighborhoods and harassing them. You're just like literally showing up to your bully's block every day. You're like, get on the floor. Let's search him. You know what I mean? So
Sure.
I feel like in that context, I like Magneto. I mean, yeah, I'm a human, and he probably wouldn't.
He
fuck
wouldn't
with me
like you.
back.
Right.
But I respect him. I respect his villainy. I respect him more than I respect Professor X, who's like, we all got to work together, guys. We got to figure it out. Like, nigga, they built Sentinels to kill you.
To kill you.
That's too much.
And Magneto's
Right.
like.
At some point, you got to be like, all right, we should fight back. Like, come on.
Also, like if Magneto hates you, you know it's not race. It's not racism. It's because
Right.
you're human.
Right.
Right?
Not a mutant.
You're not a mutant.
Right.
But then you try to be like, but look, I could do this. Like, look, I made my keys move. And
Right.
he's like, nah, man, you pushed it.
Or not even. Right. You like
Try to trick him you're a
You do
mutant.
you draw like a cool picture. Like, my mutant powers, I draw cool pictures. I'm really good at drawing cool pictures. He's
You
like,
think that community exists? The community of people
fake mutant?
pretending to be mutants? You know what I mean? Just walk around the streets like, yeah, I got powers. You know what I mean?
Well, no, because
like
it's
a-
so ostracized.
Yeah, but
Like mutants are so like in that reality, like people treat mutants like really fucked up.
yeah, sure, but not everybody. Not all humans. Hashtag not all humans. But you know what I'm saying? Like there are,
There is like a weirdo on TikTok pretending to be a mutant.
well, you know, not to sound whatever, but like you know how there's all these like white guys who pretend to be black guys.
Okay.
You know,
Right.
that exists.
in the mutant
in
world?
the mutant world. They're just walking around. What's up, man? I got fire in my hand. It's
Right.
like, dude,
It's just like a
you just
lighter
lit your hand on
right.
fire.
It's
You're
just like,
burning.
oh, my mutant
Look at me.
powers have.
Woo, he's like,
Yeah,
ah!
it's like
He's
it's also like a
his
puberty
thing.
thing. So like you're pretending. Like,
Yeah.
As you're like 13, you're like, oh, I might be a mutant, bro. Like, oh, I feel real strong.
Oh, look how big my nose is.
Right.
That's a super smelling nose. Like, you're just Italian. No, I'm not.
You're Italian and Jewish, bro. You're mixed. It's
Right.
inevitable.
I'll tell you this: LeBron James. People are going to accuse that guy of being a mutant.
Right.
They're going to be like, "Well, you're
In a
too good at
world with
basketball."
mutants, right. In a
Where
world
do you
with-
cut it off?
Right. He has basketball ability.
Do you put mutants?
Because Forge, I feel like Forge gets a pass. Forge just has autism.
Yeah, I
They're
can
like,
let
he
him in.
builds things and he doesn't know what they are. Like, yeah, that's not a mutant.
His mom brought him to the school and was like, "I think he's a mutant," and they were like,
He's,
"Yeah,
like,
he can stay
stacking
here.
blocks on
That's
top.
fine. Yeah, he'll be with us.
Like,
he's
yeah,
a mutant."
he's a robot.
There's just a whole wing of like handicapped children who they're like, "No, you're all mutants. Don't worry." We love
Right.
you.
See,
You're
that's
the best.
right. That's the other side of people pretending that they're mutants, or people just like giving up their family members, just like fake
Yeah.
snitching on enemies.
Some kid in a
Like,
wheelchair.
yo, this dude, Greg's a mutant, bro. Come get him.
It's like, my power is that I can't walk.
And you're like, look. I'm like, look at his nose. He smells so good.
Man.
He's a mutant smeller.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of those guys, fake fortune tellers,
Right.
pretending, and then something like it'd be like, a branch falls, like, I did that. That'd be
I mean,
fun,
speaking of mutant, back to the Ninja Turtles.
right?
They would just like, they just like popped in to fight the Foot Clan. Do you remember
Right.
the story at all?
Yes.
Because
yes.
they introduced the pizza guy,
Yes.
the Asian pizza guy who knows karate, which
Right.
is, very 90s. Like, we
Uh-huh.
all kind of knew
Oh,
about
in part
karate.
2. We're talking about the movie.
Yeah, right.
Yes,
Part
that
2.
kid who is in every movie doing karate.
Right.
Yes.
And
have
he
him
was
in
just
there.
like, he just like met the turtles.
Yeah.
Like on some wild shit.
Yeah, they didn't tip him either. And the thing that always pissed me off of that movie, the pizza guy brings the pizza to the sewer and he turns it sideways and hands the pizza like
Right.
this.
Oh, that was the first one.
You can't slide pizza. Oh, really? Well, either way, you can't slide pizza on a vertical access.
Well, they live in the sewer, bro.
You don't think they're picky.
I think they just
You want
getting
your
pizza
Your
how
cheese is
they
gonna
get it.
flop. Your cheese is gonna flop around.
Yeah, but they're eating some weird shit anyway. Well, in the cartoon they were.
They would eat like
They would eat like peanut butter and gummy bear pizza and some wild
yeah, they're
shit.
fucking weirdos.
Right. But that's why we all smoke weed and think we know karate now.
Man, here's the thing too. Spider-Man, the guy's not a mutant. You think they're letting him into the school? It's like, whoa, he's
As
not
an
real. He was
extra
bit by a
school? No.
spider.
Well, I think like Spider-Man's just kind of like annoying to be around.
No, he's so funny. He thinks he's funnier than he
He's
is.
very
maybe.
funny, but he's like funny like all the time. When
Yeah.
like you're fighting Galactus,
Oh,
he's
God.
like, yeah, Greg's big nose. You're like, yo, Spider-Man, shut the fuck up, bro.
I'm trying to concentrate over here. It's like, look at this purple
Right,
bitch. Like,
that's
dude,
the
come
shit
on.
about Spider-Man. Like, you're like, bro,
He's
this is
annoying.
an existential threat. Like this nigga has everything. He got the sword we were trying to keep him from getting. And Spider-Man's like,
Use web in your eye.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Oh my.
Yeah.
And he's also like, what, 15?
And do you have a boner? Because all 15-year-olds have boners. And he's wearing that kind of outfit.
Right.
Spider-Man, how many
Like,
times?
imagine having to be around like a 15-year-old who's
In a-
stronger than you.
Yep.
He can punch you in the belly.
Running
And
bits.
you can't hit him because he got the spider sense. So you can't even do nothing.
And he's 15, so you go to jail.
Right. So you just got to eat that for a whole day, just being around Spider-Man.
Imagine-
That's why everybody just kicks him out. They're like, nah, we good, Spider-Man. We don't need a fourth for the Fantastic Four. Oh, look, Sue's back. Sue's back. Oh,
there.
she's invisible. You can't
That's
see
just
her.
a dead body.
You can't
No,
see
she's
her.
here.
You can't see her. She's invisible. She's here. Oh, hey, Sue. Hey, Sue. Yeah, no, you can go, Spider-Man.
Knocking plates over. Sue, what are you doing?
What are you doing, Sue? I can't believe you're back. I'm so happy for this reunion. Spider-Man, you could go. You could go. Sue's
It's not the
back.
Fantastic Five. That works too. Doesn't work.
Nah, we already got the fours on the suits. We good.
Yeah, remember when they did the new Fantastic Four? It was Hulk,
Like Wolverine,
Spider-Man,
Hulk.
Wolverine,
Yeah.
Ghost Rider. That's a weird ass team.
Right. That's
Wolver-
when they were just switching shit up. I feel like
Everything got
Fantastic
extreme.
Four has always been like Marvel's guys that like I was just wildly uninterested in. Like it always felt like Stan Lee's group.
Yeah.
He's like, guys, have you seen this one? You're like, all right, thanks, Stan Lee. Can you tell us more about the X-Men? He's like, yeah, but first,
Fantastic Four, the family.
but look, it's 4 people.
They're
He's
so
a
nuts.
hothead, and he turns into fire.
Yeah.
Like, all right, thanks, Stan Lee.
Fantastic Four has always been boring.
Right.
But there's been some times where they make them. Recently, I would say in the past 23 years, they've written some good stuff, and they made them better. Because
Better, I don't know.
Well, because every character is a great character if you have a great writer. The reason the X-Men were so good is you just had, well, they're just
So
cool.
much depth.
And they had so many
everybody-
writers.
Right.
You know, you got every great writer being like, well, I want to write fucking X-Men. You know?
Right. Plus, it had that whole everybody. It was like a self-insert for everyone.
Yeah.
The X-Men.
But read
And
my.
the Fantastic Four doesn't have that. Like, I don't identify as any of those 4 people.
I don't think anyone does.
Right.
Are you-
Even like an intellectual, they're like, oh, I'm Reed Richards. You know what I mean?
No, they're still like, I'm Wolverine. It's like, you ain't Wolverine, motherfucker.
Right.
Them
Like, but
glasses.
you would be like, oh, I'm Wolverine.
Well, who do you identify as?
Which superhero?
Yeah. If you say Magneto, I'm going to be
No,
worried.
it's not going to be Magneto. That's too much.
I
I
know.
like Magneto, but I don't think.
It would have
I
freaked me
wouldn't,
out.
I wouldn't self-insert as Magneto.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't thought about that in a long time.
Who do you want to be? If you could have a personality type. who-
Yeah, I'm trying to think personality.
Sure.
Because power-based, it would be Nightcrawler. But
Oh, you just
I
want
don't-
to leave people, not knowing where
yeah,
you are?
just be out.
Irish exit?
Yeah,
You should call him
just be
Irish
out.
exit.
Well, no, you can smell it. You can smell it when he leaves. It
That's
stinks.
the craziest thing
Right,
ever.
so you gotta go to the bathroom, just be out. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Guys,
Is Nightcrawler here? Nah, man, he stunk this shit up.
Right.
You think anyone's ever like someone?
Smells like Nightcrawler's here.
It's like, nah, man, I just took a shit.
Right.
Yeah, was Nightcrawler in here? Nah, man, Wolverine at Taco Bell.
I don't know who's a good. I can't think of anybody.
What do you
Like
think?
as a young man, it was always Spiderman. Like, oh, I'm a smart ass, and you know.
Right.
But like as a 42-year-old, just like I don't know, maybe like who broods a lot. Who's just like
Do you
chilling
brood?
in the crib.
Well, you're always in a good mood.
Right.
I would
'Cause I
say-
only see people for like 2 hours a day.
I'd say Jubilee.
No. What the hell?
I just want to.
Like a young Asian girl?
That's why I
Yeah,
think
that's
it
what I
back.
identify as. Young Jubilee.
Well, you're a traveler. You're big. You're strong. You're
Like Juggernaut.
fun to be around.
Just
Juggernaut?
running around. Yeah, like drunk me is just Juggernaut. Just
Okay,
crashing
drunk
through
you is
walls.
no. That's you're the Hulk. You got Hulk-like qualities.
Okay,
Not the Hulk because you're not like Bruce Banner, but you do get drunk.
yeah,
All right, what's like a power where you're drunk and you don't let people talk? That's like.
okay. Like Banshee.
I was kidding. Yeah, you're like
Just
man.
start yelling.
Max, who do you think you are, or who would you be?
I mean, I'd still think I'd want to be Spider-Man.
I know, me too. But I didn't want to say that because with great power,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Spider-Man, he's always trying to do what's right.
I like Luke Cage.
Yo, Luke Cage is one of the
Where
best.
he's like, yo, if you pay me.
you pay me.
Right. I
I've got
fuck
that.
with that. That's
Someone's
the vibe.
drowning,
As
and
a
he's just like-
42-year-old. Right. I
I need
fuck
the
with that
cash.
vibe. Like, yeah, I'll save him if you pay me.
Did you ever see the comic? Do you ever see the comic strip of when Luke Cage went after Doctor Doom?
Nah.
And he's like, literally, Doom has taken over. Like, he's got the Fantastic Four hidden. And then he's like, who is this? And Luke Cage is like, I'm here for my motherfucking money.
Nice.
And he's like,
Yeah.
he's infiltrated all of Latveria. You got to pull that up because it's also like in the 40s, so it's definitely a little.
Right.
It's a
With
little-
that gold headband. That's,
Yeah.
That's peak Luke Cage. That's how I want to dress. In a yellow satin shirt.
Oh, there it is. What does it say?
There it is. Look at that fit, boy. With the yellow, with the open chest. See, you would think gold chain, but nah.
Read this. Read what that.
When my men reported a crazy black man in the Fantastic Four's craft, I knew it had to be you. That's me, bro. That's fucking me. That's exactly me.
Yeah. And what did he say?
Where's my money, honey? Let's fucking go. And he's talking to Dr. Doom like the sovereign of a country. Like
my money.
He's not talking to like some dude on the street. He's talking to like the second smartest, second best in magic, president, security, has Doom bots.
That's literally like.
Right.
Like.
This is like Putin.
I was
This
just
is
like
go-
Putin.
Right.
And he's like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Right.
He's just
Right.
some strong ass guy who just showed up at Putin's house like, give my motherfucking money, you son of a bitch. And he's just trying to give out.
That's
He
the bottom
stunned
line.
everyone on the way into the White House.
Right. Including the
The
Fantastic
goddamn
Four.
rattlesnake.
Right. That's exactly what that is. Yeah, I identify as Luke Cage.
Oh man, Luke Cage is I think one of the most. The show. Did you watch the show?
No.
They almost had him. He's
Okay.
too sweet. Like Luke
Right.
Cage is a little bit more
Some
fucking.
bread.
Huh?
some money, right?
You know,
Like,
he's
just got out of
Edge.
jail. He's like the hustler version of a super.
Give him some. The other guy was like, "Hi, everybody. Hi." I was like, "Stop it.
Right.
You got to make it like
You got to give him this outfit.
They had him in that outfit for like 2 seconds.
Nah, that's just be his go-to
No, I like Luke Cage. He wears
with the all black
jeans. No, just jeans.
Right. He's just
no
coming
shirt.
outside.
Just walk around no shirt like an Italian.
Well, that's how he. That's after you pay him.
Of course. Yeah. He, I think
right.
no.
Like I'm ready. Right.
My outfit
just sitting
is less outfit.
Right.
His hero.
I'll leave it here, so when I come back, my shirt is here.
Yeah, Luke Cage is awesome, and I love that he hangs out with Danny Rand, just a super rich
Iron
guy.
Fist.
Yeah.
Right.
And he's just a rich kid.
Right. Who did like some of the Batman training.
Did some of it.
He was like, I'm not gonna do all that.
I'll get one.
Right.
I am the master.
Like, I'll do the martial arts stuff. I'm not doing the secret spy stuff. I'm not, going to, Ra's al Ghul's house. I'm just gonna do the martial arts. I'll learn. I'll do that till I'm really good.
Dude, that's like I always laugh. Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi, the master of kung fu. Not even karate, jujitsu. Just kung fu.
Just one.
One style.
Right.
And he's trying to fight Galactus.
That was another thing I took away from the Ninja Turtles movie.
What?
The UFC killed martial arts for us.
Really?
Like as a viable entertainment. You know what I mean? Like form of fighting. Because like they was like in the Ninja Turtles movie, like they doing kicks and shit.
Yep.
And like we used to do that. We used to be in our mind and be like, damn, I wonder what the best form of fighting. Like which one could top it? And it turns out it's just like laying on a guy and punching him in the face.
I know.
Like that's
Wrestling.
the best.
The bully.
Right. That's the best one. To just lay on top of a guy with your elbow in his neck and punch him in the face.
Until he slowly passes out.
Right. Like the flips, unnecessary. The kicks, you didn't have to do any of that.
Oh, did you smash through a window?
Right.
We didn't need that.
Fucking balance on the pole for 10 years. Oh, you didn't have to do that.
Yep.
All you got to do is fall on a guy and punch him in the face.
Snap his neck?
Right.
No.
Until he cries or a guy steps in and breaks it up. Like,
yeah.
That's what the UFC, because when the UFC started, it was kind of like that. They were like, what's the best one? Right? It'll be like a kickboxer versus this guy, and it just turned out the Gracies were like, no, you just gotta lay on a guy and punch him in the back of his head. That's the best fighting style. You're like, damn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what happened to kicks and jumping off his, flying kicks, punching each other, blocking. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's what we thought we were gonna see. Just like two guys in the middle of the octagon, like, and it's never that. It's just hugging. And
also,
somebody falls.
It ruined the mysticism, especially
right.
There used to be this thing where it's like you just touch them with 2 fingers,
right?
And they pass
my nerve.
Out. And it's like it's all nerve. Not real. It's all bullshit.
Right.
Yeah, man.
So I kind of hate the UFC for that.
Yeah, they broke and ruined it.
Just because you can't even have it in the movie now.
No, dude, you find one UFC pay. Right. You just pay 2 UFC fighters. Be like, I'll give you $10 million each. Right? When you get in that ring, have him just walk up and go, hi-ya! And then hit him in the thing. You pass out. Match is over. People will believe it's real again.
See, I always say they need to introduce tag team UFC.
They have that.
With a guy can jump in the ring like wrestling style.
They have like battle royals where it's like 9 dudes.
No. It has to be tag team. Like,
you want to do actual tag?
Rules with it. You got to tag, and like if the
hold the rope,
not looking right, you sneaking in.
Introduce wrestling rules.
Right.
But people would die immediately. People would they hit one steel chair.
But it's like, what else do we have now?
Nothing.
Like I don't know. I'm wildly uninterested in UFC fights.
Then watch wrestling.
But that's too fake now. And also, no, I ruined wrestling for myself because I started reading about it on the internet.
Really?
Like I liked wrestling when I was just watching it, and I was like, "This was fucking great." Right. You know what I mean? But now I'm like reading the dirt sheets, and you're like, "Oh, that guy's a racist." Oh man.
Wait, did you think any wrestler wasn't a racist?
I did back in the day. Yeah, there was a time.
I would say those.
Hulk Hogan might have been one of my biggest disappointments. I wasn't even like a Hulk Hogan fan like that, but I liked wrestling.
Yeah.
So it was like Hulk Hogan's a racist. You're like, "Oh man, really?"
Not that guy.
Right. And it wasn't even like I have like Hulk Hogan shirts and shit like that. It was just like, that was like one of those weird things where it was just like wildly disappointing.
It's not the
where
same
you're just
thing.
like a teacher, like, I'm not mad, Hulk.
I'm just hurt.
I'm just disappointed.
Yeah.
Dude, that came out of nowhere for me. And I was not expecting that. I'm gonna compose myself, but
when Hulk Hogan, when I used to watch him, he used to be like, eat your vitamins, drink your milk, love your mother.
Right.
And then I found out he was like in a he was negotiating for more money. He was going to lead all this shit. You're like, what?
Yeah.
I thought Hulk Hogan was here for the children.
Right.
You're like, no, man, he's just a fucking guy.
Just a business guy.
He's just a business guy.
Ultimate Warrior wasn't invincible.
No,
He just refused
stepping
to
on
take
necks.
bumps for people. You're like, oh, that sucks.
he just, yeah.
Like, I
every
guess
bump.
when you think about it, you're like, oh yeah, I guess that is fucking. But watching it then, you're like, yo, you can't stop this guy. He's fucking crazy. But I
beating
don't-
up some wrestler who's been doing it for
right.
60
So, like,
years.
Looking behind the curtain ruined wrestling.
Working his ass off. This guy's working his ass off, and Warrior's like, I give you nothing.
Right.
It's
Popped
like,
up.
okay,
Yeah.
man.
Finisher.
Yeah.
Eat that. Nothing. It means nothing to me.
Yeah. Man, wrestling, I don't mind it being fake, but make him kind of cool.
I don't know. Boxing's pretty good because I think they adjusted the rules accordingly for boxing where it's entertaining to watch.
But what are the rules?
Well, it's like they give them time to recover and shit like that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so.
Don't hit him in the dick. I thought those were the rules.
Right, but you also can't hug too much, as much as you could.
Right.
It just kind of regulate.
The hugging
so
was
it's more
bad.
watchable now.
But
even then, there's no boxers. Remember, Tyson era? Remember that
Yeah.
shit where you were like, oh, there's a fucking Tyson fight.
Let me tell you this, dude.
I'm 6.
It's
but
another
I'm excited. I'm very
conspiracy theory. I read a conspiracy theory that Tyson wasn't fighting real boxers, that he's not that strong, that he was paying, that everybody there was. I didn't read this. I was trying to make up a conspiracy theory. Man, I dropped the ball.
Yeah, that was weird, man.
That was
I've never heard that anywhere. And
But they could get a guy and essentially just feed him shitty boxers, and they'll make him look great. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but nobody
all
wants
fake.
to be the shitty boxer.
But there are shitty boxers, and you just build those guys up. They're big, then they fight your champ, but your champ, he's not.
Yeah,
even
but
that good.
everybody thinks they're the guy being built up. So they just have regular fights.
Yeah, but you
if I go to you, if you got a guy and I'm like, yo, my guy wants to go up the ranks, so let my guy beat up your shitty guy. You're like, what the fuck? No, your guy's shitty.
No, it's not fake. I'm saying let's say you're really good,
Right.
and I'm like, all right, you're really good. Well, I'm gonna just hire a bunch of guys who are not that good, who I know you can beat easily, but build them up. Be like, oh, this guy's great. He's great. He won all these matches, and then you just keep easily winning all the time.
But where are you getting your boxing media now?
Where am I getting my media?
Right, because you're saying you're building these guys up. I'm sure they're trying to build guys up, but I have no idea.
I don't watch boxing.
Right.
Yeah,
No one
every
does.
time.
But there was a time where I knew every boxer.
You did? Yeah.
Holyfield era,
I
not
thought
all the
those-
boxers,
yeah,
but
those guys used to be winning for matches and things to be great. I feel like
That's
now
what
it's
I'm
like
saying,
you
right?
get a guy who's good for 3 weeks, you don't hear about him again.
Fighting we've ruined fighting.
Nate Diaz?
Fighting used
Who's
to be
that?
fun. He's a UFC guy, right?
Is he good?
Logan Paul, he's fighting.
He's UFC. He's
No,
WWF.
he's just okay.
He's in wrestling
Well,
now.
isn't one of them just boxing people in fake fights for money?
That's Jake Paul.
Jake Paul, okay.
Yeah, he punched out Nate Robinson.
Right. It was a bunch of them, though.
Who's Nate
He
Robinson?
beat Floyd Mayweather. Or he had a draw with Floyd Mayweather.
Come on.
He beat up. Yeah, it's just this weird thing where he wins fights.
Yeah.
On pay-per-view.
Also, I don't like to see people fighting. You know? I like when they fight where they go, hey, man, I love you. And then they fight and they go, I still love you. Those are my matches. I hate when they're like, oh, I'll beat you up because I'm the best and you suck and you're an asshole. So you don't hate that guy. That guy's a good guy.
Right.
Guy's the same job
I
as
made
you.
you $1 million.
Guy just made $1 million. Come on. You hate that guy?
You hate him?
Wrestling? Imagine if wrestling was real. You're at work and someone steals your dad's coffin and drives away with it. That was a real angle they had.
Right.
Big Show's
Show and Big Boss Man.
Big Show.
I remember that.
Remember that?
I watched that on TV.
They took
when it
his
came
dad's coffin and drove down the
out.
street.
At the funeral.
At his place of work.
Right. And he was a cop. Yeah.
Remember that sketch you had that?
Well, that wasn't that was he took some time off actually. So he wasn't at work. He was at the funeral. And Big Boss Man was like, yo, I also need some time off.
You had a sketch idea I thought was great. HR for the seller.
Oh yeah.
Let's
I
move
do
real
want to
quick.
work on that.
Let's pause that because I don't want to give that away. But another sketch, HR for wrestling department.
Right.
You're just being like,
Just HR in general. It's hilarious.
just HR.
Just existing.
Yeah.
Because we're entering this time where no one really knows what corporate jobs, no one ever knew, but we're all coming to the realization that none of us know. As comics, when somebody's like, I'm a consultant, you're like, I don't know what the fuck you do all day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or they're like, oh, I do, I'm an analyst, all right? Yeah, that's what they always say. They're like, I do corporate or I'm in finance. What do you do with finance?
Right.
I give you $1 right now. Do something with it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they're like, oh, no, I can't. I need my... What do you need?
What are they up to? Dude,
Nobody knows. And then they get fired. They're like, oh, turns out we don't need 200,000 of you.
Of you who do nothing. I don't know what you do.
We thought you did something, but it turns out, no, we don't need you.
Yeah.
That's a wild thing. You have 4 people in your house. Imagine you just came home one day. We're like, I don't need 3 of you guys. You guys can go. I got it from here.
Yeah. Wait.
Or just like 2 of them.
But I'm saying, every time I'll do crowd work and they'll say I'm in finance.
Right.
And it's like, that's bullshit. That's not anything.
I mean, it is something. They get a check for that.
Yeah, I think it's something's up.
But
I
it's
think
just
this
like,
conspiracy
what do you
shit.
do? It's not a conspiracy.
No, they're onto something. Those are like, they're probably people who are keeping us down.
I mean, they're definitely working for the people keeping us down.
Right.
They're getting a big
Who are the people
cut.
keeping us down?
Fucking Disney, bro.
Just Disney?
Yo, can we talk about this?
Yeah.
Can we talk about this crazy conspiracy
Tell me.
theory?
Tell me.
All right,
Disney's
so
keeping
we
us
all
down?
know what's going on with DeSantis, right?
The Santas?
DeSantis.
Oh,
Ron
I don't know
DeSantis.
anything. Please tell me
All
what's
right,
going
Ron
on there.
DeSantis, right,
Uh-huh.
is going on this kind of tirade against Disney in
Okay.
Florida, where he's just like trying to shut them down. He's trying to, because they have like control
Trying
of
to
a
shut down
portion.
Disney World?
Well, they have control of a portion of Florida where they regulate like most, if not all of it. So he's trying to get that control back from Disney.
No.
Right? So he kept like installing these boards, taking them to court, all types of shit. And now
But
Disney,
what kind of stuff do they control, though? I don't understand.
it's just like the infrastructure,
But laws?
roads.
Oh.
They make bylaws and stuff like that. So they can't supersede like Florida laws. So
Sure.
they can't be like, you're allowed to do
Murder
this.
is legal
But,
at Disney
but
World.
one of the issues is that he's very anti-gay, anti-trans, and they keep having like pride events.
Oh, my God.
So at this point, Disney just sued Governor DeSantis for like violating their First Amendment rights. So now it's this big thing in the news, right? Where everybody's like, yeah, fuck Ron DeSantis. He's anti-LGBTQ, right?
I'm more he's anti-Mandalorian.
Yeah, we want Disney, right? Which is a crazy, because how else do you get the public to cheer for a corporation overthrowing the government?
Wait. So you're telling
That's what everybody's doing now. They're like, yeah, fuck Ron DeSantis. I hope Disney beats the shit out of you.
But he's a corporation.
Disney's a
But
corporation.
Ron is also working for corporations.
What?
That guy's also in. He's
That guy is what? The governor of
Florida
where is located
in America, on the
and
water.
run by Disney, baby.
Joe Biden.
Disney
Oh.
runs Florida.
Bro, so this is corporation. So whose side do you take? I don't like either.
Huh.
But I like Disney Plus.
You like Disney Plus, but you want Disney to run the government?
I don't want them to run the government, but
Right, but that's what Disney want to do.
how are they going to run the government?
They going, I don't know. We're going to see where this case goes.
Well, let's just see where it goes. I'll be honest with you right now.
Mhm.
Government's not doing so good.
Right.
Maybe we'll let Disney take a crack.
Really?
Why
You
not?
think that's better?
I mean, what's the government anyway but a big corporation?
Right, but at least we have some checks and balances.
Well,
You're
we'll have
trying
a-
to get customer service?
Yeah, but that's the check.
That's going to be the whole government.
The
It's gonna
government-
be at the
customer
DMV
service.
on hold.
Yeah, no. See, that's where you're wrong. The government's customer service sucks. Disney Plus went out. I called. They had it back in the hour. That's way better than DMV.
I don't know, man.
Plus, guys can show up in a
Slippery slope.
Spider-Man costume.
It's a slippery slope, man. To cheer for a corporation
Yeah, but
over the government. I'm not a big government fan. I'm just saying it's a crazy setup.
I think you're right.
It's a crazy setup where Disney put themselves in a position where the general public is like, yo, I hope this privately owned corporation is able to topple a portion of our government
Oh, my God.
successfully.
But
You just said that. You were like, this might be better.
I don't think it would be.
Right.
They got me
Right.
for a minute
And
there.
they got everybody.
You saw they just got me.
Yo.
You told me, and they
I
got
told you
me
what's
through
going to
your
happen.
words.
Right. And it's crazy.
What do I do?
I don't know what we do. We gotta just give in to Disney.
But at least it'd be fun to watch. I like the new Mandalorian.
I haven't seen it.
That's pretty good. What if they were like,
I've been playing Knights of the Old Republic though.
pause, stop it. I need to pause you.
Sorry.
Tomorrow, I believe tomorrow comes out the new Star Wars game.
Oh, right, the Jedi thing.
Yeah, we got.
Right. I'm so far behind on Star Wars games. Like I'm just playing Knights of the Old Republic.
I don't even know. I never played Knights of the Republic. Is it good?
It's like a role-playing game, and you got to make decisions. And you can go dark side, you can go light side. I've robbed people.
I don't want to make dark decisions.
Oh, you got to.
Every time I come home, my wife's like, "What do you want to eat?" I'm like, "Just call anyone." I want a game where I make no decisions, like a movie. I'll just watch a movie. This is my favorite game. I get to sit back and
Really?
watch
Because
it.
when I said that, you were like, "No, I like open world games."
Yeah, I do love open world games. And I like to make decisions.
What? You can't have both. I don't like
I
making
changed.
decisions either. But that's why I don't like open world games, because it's too much. Like
Right.
I need some, like, show me where to go.
This isn't going to be super open world.
No, it's open
Oh,
world.
this is
You
not
have
the new
choices.
game. This is not. Oh, wait, but can you swing a lightsaber, or you have to like?
You have to earn it at some point.
But like, this is like a points game where you're like, there's no like action.
There's action.
And you
fight.
You do fight?
Yeah. But you don't really control it. Like, it's RPG action.
Right,
so you
right.
kind of select what you want to do and
It's
watch
fun?
it. I like it.
Well, I would have said I'd never play a card game, but fucking Marvel Snap I love.
Oh, Marvel Snap is great.
Yeah. I saw an Odin figure the other day, and it gave me 2 other figures. That's very inside for Snap players only.
Right.
Because it, never mind. I don't think that worked. Anyway, you got to play this.
Have you heard about all the Pokemon shit going on?
Tell me.
They've been like the guy.
But wait, whose side do I take in the? Where you get to this? Whose side do I take in DeSantis versus dinner?
Oh, you got to make that decision for yourself.
Well, what did you
I'm
make?
just here to provide.
Just tell me your decision, and I'll make your decision.
I mean, I can't pick DeSantis, but I'm from New York, so I kind of,
I can't pick DeSantis, but he is Italian.
Right, but also you can't pick the mega corporation because they'll never.
Also, what does picking even mean? We're not doing anything. We have this.
I mean, you can choose to not
what
do Disney stuff.
Well, that's not going to happen.
Not at all.
Yeah, so
you can't really even make that choice.
There is no choice.
Like
There's this
Disney
illusion
Plus
of choice.
came with Hulu.
Right.
Like I didn't even have a choice. That's how
Bro, the whole thing is this illusion of choice. We have no choice.
We do have choices, but the choices are very difficult.
What
so
choice?
It's like leave the entire bubble or
leave America.
Right.
Leave your family.
Right.
Or
I mean, it is a choice. Or not even leave your family. Just like take your family and go to the fucking.
But they're not gonna let me in Canada.
The woods of Utah. You could do that. That's a choice.
Yeah, but that's I'm still in America.
Huh?
I'm still in America.
Right,
you can't live off the
making
land.
Choice.
You can't. They got when I came into America as a baby, they were like, no one's learning how to farm. You're gonna learn how to do these skills, so you're in the system.
Right.
Now, if I want to go live off the land, I gotta like learn a whole. I can't do that.
That's a choice.
That's not a choice. It's an impossible choice. What? Get a cow? I gotta get a cow from somewhere.
Right. You gotta figure that out.
I'm not gonna
learn to trap.
I just grab them.
No, you gotta trap them. You gotta set something out.
I mean, I understand this. People have chickens, but by the end of the week, how are not all those chickens dead? You ate them. How do you just keep getting more? How do they keep chickens?
Well, you gotta pace it.
How many chickens? Like that doesn't seem like enough food. 2 chickens.
No, you use 2 chickens for eggs. If you have 2 chickens, you're using them for eggs.
Eggs. That's good.
And then you get like a male chicken.
Right.
And then if the eggs hatch, then you get more chickens. And then you pace it in some way where you eat some of the eggs and you leave some to hatch.
You're just saying pace it, and I don't think you know what that means.
I mean, I definitely do not know how to farm. I 100% do not know.
Me either.
I'm from the city. But I
dead.
mean, I'm just one of those guys, like, you're not going to tell me some fucking yokel from the fucking Rust Belt can do something better than me. Like, fuck out of here. There's no fucking way. I get it. You've been doing it for a few generations, and you'll probably do it better than me, but I can fucking pick it up. Like, if you can do it, I can fucking pick it up. You know what I mean?
See how many things I think I can do, and I literally can't do anything.
Like what?
I can learn another language. No, you can't.
You can. It's just annoying.
You say that.
Because then you got to be around people.
Because I haven't.
Culture.
If I could, I would have.
Well, who would you speak to in that other
In Spanish?
Yeah.
Oh, my guy. He calls me primo every day. I want to talk to him in Spanish.
So
and all my friends were Spanish. Yeah, all my friends, I'd love to just go home to my to abuela and be like, dímelo, dímelo.
Right.
And then she's like,
give me.
And I just go, and then I just talk in Spanish to her.
But that's, I mean.
What?
That's Italian, isn't it?
I don't want to speak Italian because I don't want to talk to Italian.
But isn't that, yeah, I mean, that's.
But
that whole exchange was exactly how I envisioned you going home and having a conversation with your father. I thought that was exactly what you do. Like, hey, papi.
No, let me tell you this, and this is a thing. I was raised by Puerto Ricans.
Okay.
All my friends were Puerto Rican, and their families were Puerto Rican. And so I always had this feeling of like, how do I get my Puerto Rican up? I don't even believe in whatever language you're speaking. I call it Puerto Rican.
Right.
You know, I want to drink Montegoya, but it's disgusting. Have you ever had it?
Yeah, I agree.
It tastes like potatoes, and they drink it.
It's like like a Guinness with no liquor.
It's the most.
It's just like why? Why are we drinking
disgusting drink
without alcohol?
And to fit in with them, I have drank so many, being like, oh, it's good.
Really?
I hated it. Well, because you don't ever try to fit in because you're cool.
I mean, I just never try. I don't.
Right.
I try and fit in.
Do you?
Yeah.
When?
All the time.
With that shirt, barely.
I told you I just left the gym.
Dude, this is hey, this episode we're selling sex.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, do you?
Take it off?
No, I'm not gonna. Because then I'll be like,
right.
Nah, I can't. What am I gonna do?
It's only dudes watching too.
Well, no, there's 2 girls.
2 girls?
Yeah, I think.
All right.
They could be guys disguised as girls, and they just
female avatars.
Yeah, be like, oh no, you have female listeners. Every listener, I think, looks just like me. No ripped listeners. You got to bring me the ripped listeners.
I don't know any rip.
Huh?
All I know is comedian.
Ah, shit.
Everyone I know is a comedian.
Ah, shit.
That looks like the most delicious water.
Oh my God.
I've never seen water. Is this a Poland Spring ad? Do you have sponsors? Poland Spring.
Poland
you
Spring.
need to fucking.
Oh
Holy
God.
shit.
That is something
God damn, I'm
else.
thirsty myself.
Want to grab a frozen one?
No, I'm good.
Do the
I'm
hot,
gonna watch you
do the hot
drink.
cold. You want to hold the hot and drink the warm, bro? It'll shock your
I don't
brain.
wanna do that again.
Oh, I one time had to go to surgery because my part of my brain was missing, but
Okay.
they put another person's brain in there, and I think it was fine.
All right.
But anyway, what were we talking about?
Well, first we was talking about conspiracies.
Right.
Then we was talking about sex.
And then you were saying, I cut you off because I wanted to say, who do I pick into
Oh, you
DeSantis?
can't, I don't know. You can't pick. It's not up to you.
Well, DeSantis
It's
has to.
like-
He needs to start a streaming service that I can
It's like
subscribe
when
to.
It's like when they have the sky fights in a comic book.
Yeah, I'm
Like
not a flyer.
I-beams versus what's his name? Dark Seed shooting, with the
Yeah.
robots coming out of portals. Like, whose side are we on? I don't fucking know. Whoever wins.
Bro, can I tell you something that's been scaring me lately?
What's that?
So the dollar is gonna crash or something. I don't know. Something happened that they don't want to use the dollar in other countries. You have to understand, I know nothing about how any of this works.
Well, there was sanctions put on Russia.
Right.
You're
people-
aware of that because of the Ukraine thing, right?
Well, I read a thing that all these companies are gonna start. All these countries are gonna stop using the U.S. dollar.
That's where I'm going with this.
Oh,
So the European Union and the U.S. put sanctions on Russia,
right.
effectively just like blocking them from doing business. You know what I mean? So usually how that works is the U.S. and the EU stop doing business with you, and no one does business with you because we run shit and the EU runs shit.
Right.
However, this time around, China and India were like, no, we'll keep buying oil
fuck.
from you.
Yeah.
Like, we're not going to stop.
Right.
And then now they're moving from that point on to let's unify our currencies. So right now, if you're in, say, Iran and you do an international business deal, it will be done in U.S. dollars. They're trying to organize so that you have the option that you can do it in Iranian money, you can do it in U.S. dollars, or now you can do it in Chinese yuan. So you have an alternative.
Right.
So if you see the U.S., fall into a civil war, or, the DeSantis versus Disney war breaks out, you can have the option to be like, oh, we'll do this exchange in Chinese money so that in a week we know this money's still here. So that's what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're, effectively trying to do. So it's really a matter of how strong can we keep the U.S. dollar? How strong is our trade?
How do
So
I
if
make it stronger?
If we don't have any money, like if everybody's poor and there's depression or recession and shit like that, and people are not ordering shit, then we don't really have good trade relations with other countries.
Right.
Things,
So
So if we're using other countries for imports and we can't get those, and we can't get those imports, but now India, backed by China and backed by Russia, is all of a sudden like, oh, we'll take those imports. You know what I mean? Or,
man, I gotta be honest. What you're saying, I catch it, I love it, but we gotta stop talking about it
okay.
because it's freaking me out.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't want
It's
to go to
gonna
World War
happen.
III.
No, it's not going to be. It's not going to be World War III on the same scale as what World War II was.
Cyber war.
Right. It's going to be like economic. It's going to be shit you don't even know. Like nobody's going to run in your house and shoot you,
Right.
but they're going to fucking, buy an ad on Facebook where you're like, oh, maybe your neighbor deserves to die. And you're like, yeah, maybe my neighbor does deserve to die. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now when the cops are fucking like, yo, we're rounding up people like your neighbor, you're like, yeah,
There he is.
I got a guy right here. Maybe he deserves to die. So that's how this next war is going to
God.
happen. It's not even going to be like, oh shit, jets.
Right.
Because no one can take us on that playing field.
This is what I'm
No
saying.
one is going to be like, oh, let's go fist fight
But this is what I'm
the
saying.
U.S.
If the people are just like, yo, man, U.S. isn't in charge, U.S. is gonna be like, okay, so we're gonna go bomb a bunch of people with our bombs and all that shit, and then everyone's gonna be like,
Well, we can't because we need a cover for that.
yeah, and we'll have a
We can't.
cover.
What's the cover?
I
mean, we can make one up,
Yes,
of course.
and that's the thing that scares me is that every single person.
But we all
You've
know.
seen how this country acts.
But we all know that the U.S. does that now. Like
But they'll
everyone
agree.
on Earth knows that we just make shit up.
right.
So it's hard.
So
to
we're about
continue
to-
making shit up, especially with the internet as a thing.
No, there's gonna be people in this country.
Oh
who
yeah,
go-
people in this country will be down.
who are like,
It's
oh
hard
yeah,
to-
no, we're
The
doing
thing
it for
is, we
freedom.
also need, like, if we start a war,
Yeah.
without just cause. Even if we convince our populace it's justified, if we can't convince the people surrounding that country it's justified, they're just going to think, oh, you're going to start here and then move out. So we need the support of the international community. So we would need to say, oh, these people are doing this.
Right.
But these, this breach of, human rights has occurred. And that's why we're going here now. So that the surrounding people can be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Otherwise, if we just like, the dollar's losing value, we fucking y'all up, then,
Yeah.
it's not going to work.
Because
then people will just be like, all right, we're definitely going to stop buying shit from the U.S. now. Like, we're definitely going to stop engaging in your economy if this is how you're going to act. So it's a balancing act. But, the dollar and information is how World War III is happening.
Man. So did you watch Ninja Turtles? Or?
I did. It was good. It was Secret of the Ooze.
That was great. But I'm high, so I'm kind of scared now.
Oh, that's cool.
You ever just like...
Do you have the gift?
Oh, I have a gift for you.
Yes. A gift?
Yeah, man. Because
my God.
every episode, someone gets a gift, and you're the only one I forgot.
Really?
What? Yeah, man.
But I gave you a gift.
I know.
Oh, shit.
But
my guy.
You needed I saw him literally after we left, and I went, yo, I got my man a pig man.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Oh,
show the camera. He's a Gamorrean guard.
That's my guy. I had the little version. Oh, that's so dope.
Yeah, man. He fucking...
Oh, he's got his axe.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so dope.
It was crazy. Literally after that episode, I walked into Target and I saw him and I went, yo.
Oh, thank you, man. That's so fucking dope.
Yeah. Are you going to open them?
I don't know.
I know. It's hard to say with those retro card, but...
My kids are coming in a couple weeks. They might try and open it.
Oh, that's fine. I opened them. I open everything. That's the life. What else do I got in my bag?
Oh, that's dope.
Oh, I got a couple of things in my bag I got to talk about.
Okay. This is much better than the collapse of the U.S. dollar.
Yeah, I got to be honest. I was getting horrified.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
It's okay.
This is what I do all morning, just read the news.
That's good.
Oh shit, that's my guy, -8.
Oh, hell yeah, -8, Hobgoblin.
That's my guy,
That's a great snap joke, bro.
Oh, that's my favorite fucking card.
Yo, let me tell you this, though. But if you had a Viper, I'm going to send him right back to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You can also Odin him.
Odin him, man.
Yeah.
People right now are going, I don't know what the fuck these guys are talking about.
Nah,
everyone's got to play Marvel Snap.
Yeah.
And then send me your code. I'll play you.
Hobgoblin is probably...
I'm going to blow somebody out of the water right now. A fan sent this to me, and he went like this. He went, yo, say I'll send you a figure. Say there's a contest. I'll say I won it. And then I just have my own, and then I'll get my name out there or something. And I was like, yeah, man, I'll do that.
Wait, what?
He sent me a figure and was like, pretend there's a contest.
That you won?
He sent me a pretend I'm going to put on a contest. Like, hey, who wants to win this figure?
Okay.
And then
he's going to win it.
And he'll win it.
And then you're going to send it back?
No, he has his own. So this was just an option, a way for him to send me a free toy. And I was like, and then I was like, all right, man, I'll put it up. And I was like, I'll just do a contest. But then not a single person tried to do something for the contest.
But not even him.
Not even him. And I was like, all right.
All right.
But I was going to have like...
Can I see it?
Yeah. So I was going to be like, okay, I'll give this one away, but I'll actually just give that away so 2 people will get them. But then not a single person did the thing to do to enter the contest.
What is the difference between Hobgoblin and Green Goblin?
Green Goblin is Norman Osborn.
Right.
And he's like a motherfucker. And then Hobgoblin, I believe, there's been a bunch, stole his extra tech that was lying around. It was like,
so
all around some
his
fucking
son,
banks.
Norman?
No, I don't think he was Hobgoblin.
Okay.
I
he
think
was just the second Green Goblin.
Yeah, Norman was the second Green Goblin. I'm a little, but that's why in the game in Marvel Snap, Green Goblin is -3.
You're right. Hobgoblin's
and Hobgoblin's 8. I'm like, Green Goblin is way more of a villain than Hobgoblin's ever been.
Right. That's why it was weird.
Right.
But I feel like in that game they give weird cards. Like they make them really strong.
Yeah.
Like Shang-Chi is like top 5 cards in the game.
Yeah.
And I didn't even see the movie. Like I have no interest in Shang-Chi.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? And it's just like Spider-Man is like, oh, you can't play here next turn. It's like, all right, forget it. Like, dude, I don't want Spider-Man in my deck. Like,
Shang-Chi killed Odin.
Right.
Black Panther.
Yeah.
In one move. That's how powerful your saying is. When you play the game, you play those cards.
Everybody over 9.
Everybody
over 9.
You can kill the Hulk.
Have 4 people with 9. Right.
You could tell me Shang-Chi could kill the Hulk.
With a punch.
With one punch.
Just punch them.
You're overpowering your card, bro.
Right. It's a very strong card.
Yeah. And then, like you said,
and then it's like
Spider-Man sucks.
Right.
Captain America sucks in the game.
Right. Halfway decent. He gives everybody 1 point.
1 point.
Like, get the fuck out of here.
He should walk in.
Gamora is stronger than Captain America. Like, that's...
I say this, Gamora's, at least she's someone who's tough. Gamora's a great character.
Right.
But fucking
Spider-Man and Captain America. Like,
right.
Those should be.
Her car's not that great. But Shang-Chi is like.
Spider-Woman is amazing.
Yeah.
But Spider-Man, like.
Dude, there's people in there like. I have no idea who, what the fuck that guy's name is. He's 20 points. He's 20 points.
Oh, Infinite.
Oh, the Infinite.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck cares about the Infinite? He's the strongest card in the fucking lane.
Right.
But Doom is great.
Doom is great.
Doom is a powerful villain and a great card. Oh, man.
Right. I like Magneto. No one falls for the Kingpin trap anymore, though.
No, I love that trap.
Like, it's so done.
Yeah.
I fake people out with the Kingpin trap, though.
Oh, man. I don't know if this is so inside right now.
Oh, sorry.
We're talking about this. Like, most of these fans don't even like Marvel stuff. They're like, I just like you, Greg. So I'll watch you talk about this. Now we're talking about Marvel Snap. Again, even Marvel fans are like,
even more niche.
I'm not doing
We're just trying to lighten it after the.
Oh no! So let me just tell people. What
I think what
is.
we're doing is we're just picking sides in the Disney DeSantis war.
Yeah,
like we will.
What kind
we
of
will
person
promote you for free, Disney.
Are you a hobgoblin or are you a patriot? Are you walking on other people's lawn and taking away 8 points?
Oh, yeah.
Are you the kind of guy
No,
who's
I'm not-
upping
no.
everyone else who has no
No,
powers?
I don't even have anybody with no powers in my deck. No, not at all. I'm a hobgoblin guy. If you like I've like played hobgoblin just like in response to like something someone's done.
Let me explain.
You know what I mean? Where I'm just like, this
is the kind of person you're going to be?
Where I'm just
I'm
like,
a hobgoblin.
Right, exactly. Like, wave?
Let me
Oh,
explain.
you're going to throw wave out? You're going to
the
make
fuck is
everybody cost 4? Well, guess who costs 4 also? Hobgoblin. Now he's cheaper, you dumb bitch.
So let me just explain to people who might not know. We are playing this game called Marvel Snap. It's a card game. Just me and Sim.
Great.
And Harumi play. I play with Harumi too. But Harumi, every time I play him, every time he wins, he makes you really like, he'll be like, well, don't worry, maybe you'll get better. He's so, you lose to him, he gets in your face.
Nice.
Like, he's like, yeah, man, you need to practice more. You're not that good at this. And I'm like, Jesus, man. So I'm playing you and Harumi. But Hobgoblin card is a card that will go from your side of the deck to their side. So, you're trying to get points. It takes away 8. So I'm just trying to explain it. I think it's a personality tape. The kind of guy who isn't trying to beat you outright is trying to throw a bomb into your hand so your shit dies.
Right.
Is a different kind of person.
When it says cards here have -2,
Yeah.
Oh, my legs start twitching. I'm like, I'm fucking ready.
I literally
It's
carry
-10.
Arnim Zola around. What Arnim Zola will do is he
Right.
will kill your card
And then
and
send
make
it back.
2. So if he hobgoblins me, I kill his hobgoblin, send 2 back on his side. I literally carry that card for sons of bitches like you, who are walking around throwing out dickhead cards.
I have a whole dickhead deck.
Yeah, I know you do, man. Rocks?
Once I get Wong in that deck, it's so fucking over. I'm so excited. If I can get Wong and Odin in that deck,
Yeah.
oh, I could just like do it again at the end of the game. Oh my fucking God, man. That deck is so, I don't even win with that deck.
Dude.
But you can like watch how people play when they're just getting frustrated. Like no
motherfucker.
vocals. You're just watching them play.
Dude, when people put Galactus down,
What the fuck is
I want,
that?
like, send me your phone number. I'll
Right.
call you and be like, hey, asshole, this is what you're doing with your time?
Yeah,
You're
right.
killing the whole game?
I'm outside.
Yeah, come outside, face me,
Come-
motherfucker.
right.
I got Galactus.
Do
I'm
it to my face. Do it to my face. Put Galactus in my face. I will punch you.
Man. All right, I'm really going to try to pivot off of Marvel Snap for a second.
All right, yeah.
It's so funny to be like, all right, so they went from crazy politics to a
Right.
game nobody knows.
Conspiracy theories, right.
This podcast
This
is
is
everywhere you want to be, like Citibank. We're everywhere you want to be. Who is that?
Are you trying to get ads or because you're drinking the Poland Spring looking?
Oh, I am trying.
And he's just shouting out City.
I just need the one fan who listens to this podcast to give $1,000 to a company so that they'll be like, oh, we're getting a lot of money from this podcast. But it's just one guy who's continually getting me sponsors by buy every me undies you can and be like, oh, it's, anyway.
Okay.
Where are we at time?
Including when it was just us, we're at like an hour 24.
Jesus Christ.
All right, you want to land the plane?
Sure.
Thanks for putting up the signal.
Yeah.
I'm being sarcastic, as there was no signal.
No, we'll figure out a signal.
We'll figure out a fucking signal. Just kidding. It's so funny as he laughs. He knows
Greg
I'm
is
kidding.
very aggressive today.
Oh,
Texting me. He
I
was
love.
like, where the fuck are you? What the fuck?
I was worried that you'd think that was serious, but you wouldn't. You know I was kidding. Where the fuck are you, bro?
Well, I didn't know.
Oh, really?
I just got cursed out by this guy on the train
Oh,
because he was playing. first of all, I'm just not used to like daytime trains.
Yeah.
Where there's like people on it.
Of
like,
course.
So the guy comes in and he's just like, "Good morning, good afternoon. I show respect because," and he's just like, and then like he performs and does a song, and then he's like, "If you black and didn't enjoy that, then something's wrong with you." And I looked around, I was the only black person. I was like, "Wait, what?" I was like, I had literally just left the gym. I was like rushing over here.
Yeah.
I'm fucking exhausted. I'm hungry. And he's like, "If you black and you didn't enjoy that, then," and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh yeah. No, man. I'm always kidding.
No, it was fine. But then I was, I got that text. I was like, "Oh fuck."
No, I was so
But
happy.
it's cool.
And also, we were doing a new format where I just get to talk about it in the beginning, and then the guest comes in the middle.
Okay.
I think it's fun.
Okay.
Well, but yeah, no, I would never be mad. You're the best.
Nah,
You make me laugh. That was so funny.
What's good?
I think
Learned a lot today too.
We did learn a
That
lot.
was
Dude, I
very
learned a lot. And I got real scared. Now I have to go like pick. I got to go home and go, DeSantis. I picked DeSantis. And my wife's be like, "No, you picked Disney World."
Yeah.
And I go, "What? I can't pick Disney World." And people are like, "Really? You picked Disney World?" And I'm like,
Right.
"I picked DeSantis."
Right.
But I don't like DeSantis.
I stand with small gay business.
Right. Why? So that's the thing. If he didn't pull gay in, if DeSantis went after him for the real reasons, whatever he's going for,
But I think that is the real reason.
you think
The
he
real
really cares
reason-
about trans rights?
No, I think Disney put him there because that's the only way they can wage this battle.
Oh, you're saying Disney was like, we're going to say you hate us for the trans stuff.
Right.
But DeSantis is like, no, I don't care about the trans stuff.
No, DeSantis is a plant. That's the conspiracy.
DeSantis is a plant?
Disney put him there to make all this rumble. Because if you approach Disney and you say, "Yo, financially, y'all being very irresponsible," nobody in the populace is going to be like, "Hey, man, leave Disney alone. They're very financially responsible." They're going to be like, "Yo, Disney, you got to fucking pay up. You got to give us our cut," right? So under those terms, Disney can't be like, "Hey, we should take over the government also," right? But if you have a guy out there who's like, "The government thinks trans people should be locked in cages," and Disney's like, "Well, we think the opposite." Now you got a whole populace who's like, "You know what? Disney's right. This privately owned corporation should take over this portion of our government." And now everybody's rallying behind the biggest, most fucking, what's the term? Lawyered up mega corporation in the world. Everyone's cheering them on right now.
Oh, man, you scared me again.
It's scary. It's a scary thing to witness.
Max,
This is your last
Yeah.
episode of your podcast. Also,
should we get our weapons ready?
Yeah, I think so.
what are your weapons?
We're going to get some guns. I'm going to start. I'm going to go Waco.
Okay.
I'm just going to join some cult.
See, I think stockpiling is bad. I think
the hell
everybody
is
should
this?
get one good gun.
What?
Like everybody should get like one signature gun.
Yeah, what would your signature gun be?
Probably just like a big pistol.
Oh, a big-ass pistol.
Like just one
a
big
big silver pistol?
Right, gold plated.
Right.
Or like something on it, like notches every time I had to shoot somebody.
Really?
Something weird. But that's what I think. Everybody should just get one.
Okay.
You can get any gun you want. That should be the gun law. Everybody gets one.
I think
But you can get whatever one you want. So you can get a bazooka.
I'm saying.
But if you
How'd
see
you know I
me,
was
if
thinking
you see
bazooka?
me in the street,
I was thinking bazooka.
but
It'd
I'm
be more
saying
funny.
if you see me on the street and it's time to go, and I got a pistol, you got a bazooka, you're gonna be like, "Damn, I should have got
And
something a little more sensible."
Max works for me, so I'm gonna take care of his gun. I'll get him one of them little guns that go in your little sexy,
Little boot. Pshoo.
in your little or your
Right.
garter belt.
But
you
how
know?
do you know? He should probably pick his own gun.
No, I'm gonna make
No?
him wear the garter belt one outside his jeans. And it's a little gun.
But what if he's like, it's one of those things like he might be like super deadly with it, and
That's
then
not
he gets
the-
like a reputation, like, "Oh shit, it's Garter,
He's gonna be a knives guy.
fucking
I'm
Garter."
like little garter belt got a bunch of
Right.
knives. He throws his knives around.
Throwing knives.
Throwing knives.
Throwing knives is also an option.
Yeah,
Ninja stars.
yeah.
Right.
I love that Batman was like, I'm gonna do ninja stars, but I'm gonna do bat ones.
Right.
I gotta make them.
And then made Robin
Order them from
do
somewhere.
R ones. Robin was like, "Oh, I
R.
can use
The R
bat."
doesn't fly.
Right. He's like, "I can do bat ones too." He's like, "No,
an R?
that's mine. Only I can do the bat ones. You can have R's."
R. He throws an R.
Right.
You ever try to throw an R?
Right. It has like 1 point.
Right. It's
Like
like,
the bat thing
wait.
is like 7 points.
And you'd be like, you find was like,
Half
wait,
of it is rounded.
you don't even know who came in. It was like, wait, you pull one out of the wall. You're like, was Robin here or Sesame Street? I don't know. This is brought to you
It
by
just,
the
like,
letter R.
hits you. It doesn't even cut. It's just like,
No.
bang.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
He
shit.
throws it flat. Like,
Fucking Robin. Get out of
Yeah.
here, Robin. He's like
Robin. is-
skipping.
Yeah.
He's skipping Robins at you.
I think I would get I'd like to get a cane that's a sword. So everyone thinks I'm weak and blind.
But no one's sword fighting anymore.
That's why no one's fucking with me because they're like, hey, he's fine. I'm not gonna shoot that guy with a gun. He's
If
got
you get a
sword.
sword, you got to be really good with it because everyone else has guns.
Right.
So you got to be like lightning fast. With like,
Yeah.
where guys like, hey, Greg, give me your money, and you're like, hey, shing, and then like the guy's hand flies off. You're like, oh no, I didn't know you were Greg of the sword. You're just like,
Yeah. And once this blade has touched air,
Right.
and I don't put it back till I've came.
all right, someone's getting fucked.
I gotta have sex with somebody.
Right, that's your little warning. You're like,
Not my rules.
If I unsheath my sword, someone's getting fucked.
Yeah, and I keep going. But
It's
not
like-
my rules. Not my. I didn't write it. Not my rules. I just follow them.
It's 10 dudes like, I like those odds.
All right, let's get out of here. Hey, thank you for. Is this the Patreon as well?
I don't know. I think this was just the main app.
Oh, the main app.
Yeah,
Do we have time to do the Patreon?
we can do a Patreon.
Do you have time? How long have you been here?
I don't know.
How long is
Probably
it?
an hour.
8 p.m. I
All
still
right,
gotta
so let's
shower.
do a Patreon.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
You have time?
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
you, Sim. All right, let's say goodbye. Follow me on Instagram. The special is recorded. Thank you, everyone who came out. Whatever. I don't know what else to say.
Wait. Oh, okay. Wait, we'll do the Patreon next.
Do plugs. You got to plug.
Oh.
stuff.
Sim de la Creme on Instagram, patreon.com/Simeon Goodson, and then May 26th at the Gutter. July 26th, I'm doing Caveat.
That's great.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
It's a theater,
Whoa.
base,
Hey.
bar,
Awesome.
stage.
Great.
Yeah.
Are you going to open that figure? You going to open, or are you going to wait till you get home?
I don't want to open it here. I might let my kids open it.
That's fun. They're not going to eat it?
They're big enough to not eat it.
My kid eats everything.
My kid, they have eaten things.
He's trying to swallow everything. And I'm like, get out of here, man. That's mine. Anyway, Max Marcus.
Max Marcus Comedy on all social medias.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where are you performing?
I don't know. Nowhere right now.
Yeah, me either, bro. So that's it. I hope you guys had fun. Check out the Patreon at Greg, patreon.com/the Greystone Zone. I'm going to go live with Sim. Peace out.